trash, I won't pop back, cause they want that. Type in all caps and it's all cap, fall back. I get called whack, no response track. With the bong back, suck my ball sack, probably want that, ew.
Hey, give me all the hate. You know how it go online, ain't nobody safe. Like, hey, see me face to face, probably wanna autograph and brag about it for days. Like, hey, biting my tongue, you want your 50 minutes, boy, but I ain't the one. Like, hey, we don't get along, but I ain't making you famous saying your name in the song.
Let them talk trash, I won't pop back, cause they want that. Type in all caps and it's all cap, fall back. I get called whack, no response track. With the bong back, suck my ball sack, probably want that, ew.
Hey, what's up, fam? Welcome back to the channel. It's me, your girl Lacey, here with your girl Carol with an E.
That's me, guys. What's up?
And we're back with another reaction video.
We are.
And this one's for Carol.
Yeah, I've been wanting to hear this song. So I've seen like you know, like when you're scrolling and you might say like a little clip, like, you know, you hear like this little kind of clip of something. I'm like, wait, what the hell is that? And then I was like, all right, we've got to react to it. Now, I just recently heard this clip, but found out that this song's like, what, 8 months old?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and I just recently heard this clip. Now, who we're about to react to is SkyDxddy. We have reacted to her before.
Yeah.
Maybe not on this channel. Might have been on our previous channel.
It was on the previous channel, and I'm pretty, like, I think I brought her to y'all.
I already knew who she was.
You already knew who she was. Okay, so, yeah, and I'm pretty sure I think she's from Texas. I want to say she's a Houston artist, but I'm not 100% on that one. But
yeah.
I feel like I heard that before, and I've liked a lot of her music before. I found her through the through Dax's Joker remix or open verse challenge that he did.
Oh, okay.
That's how I found her originally.
Yep, I found her on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was just, that verse was so dope. So, you know, she always puts out some pretty dope shit. So
I'm excited to hear. I've been waiting. So
yeah, and I'm curious to know what has Carol being like, we have to react to this. Like,
yeah.
We have to do this now.
Yeah, I do.
So,
I don't usually like push for like a song like not too bad, but
yeah,
I've been pushing for this one.
Yeah, and this one is so it says domestic violence PSA, and it's called Not Guilty. So we'll let SkyDxddy take it away, bring it up. Yeah, so
here we go.
Let's see what we got here.
Fucking bitch.
Might be good if I actually get it in my headphones.
Yeah, you might not be able to hear if you don't do that.
Cut. Take two.
Fucking bitch.
You really wanna know what happened? I'll tell you how it went. I put my man down like a dog cause he hit like a little bitch. And I didn't deserve that shit. I just wanted my fairy tale, but there's no such thing as happy ending, so I had to fucking bail. Just hop that shit before it went down, and soon the talk was around the town. The couple that always seemed so nice, well, there was trouble in paradise. We were like a massive fire that blazed 10 feet high. One time he hit me so hard, I almost fucking died. But now I'm the one on the stand, because he wasn't a real man, just a monster made of evil. Living with him became lethal. He loved to make me look crazy, backhand me and then call me baby. I knew no one was gonna come and save me. If I didn't take him, he was gonna take me. So yeah, I did it and I made it bloody. That minute could fool you like he was Ted Bundy. I was done with every, I didn't mean it, honey. I've been stressed out just because of money. So yeah, I love the sound of him crying and begging for his life. He was supposed to keep me protected. I was supposed to be his wife.
According to the National Coalition Against domestic violence is one of the most chronically underreported crimes. Only 25% of all physical assaults, 20% of all rapes, and 50% of all stalking perpetrated against females by their partners are reported to the police. For the small number of cases that do get reported, on average, a woman will be assaulted by her partner or ex-partner 35 times before reporting it to the police, if ever.
You know what, I'm glad that he's dead. The fucker got inside my head, and he nudged me to the end of a cliff and pushed me right off the edge. Then I crawled out of a vat of acid. When my friends asked me what changed, he went from my abuser to my bitch, so now I keep him on a chain. But he won't be putting his hands on me or talking back again. Didn't know what I was capable of or that I could bring the pain. See, my husband liked to beat on women, so I chopped off his hands and I was forgiven. Didn't know how to keep his dick in his pants, now it stays in a jar on my nightstand. Couldn't keep his mouth shut neither, so I bashed in a couple teeth. He'll think twice before he runs around or tries to beat on me. You see these shiny little tools here? Well, these are all my friends, and they're the last thing you're gonna see, cause your life's about to end. But Let me wash his blood off my hands and then we can go for a drink. Shit, I must have hit him kinda hard cause I found his teeth in my sink. I think I like this feeling, this power in my veins. The motherfucker had it coming. Now I'll never be the same.
As COVID-19 cases surged in the United States, stay-at-home orders were put in place. Stay-at-home orders intended to protect the public and prevent widespread infection left many IPV victims trapped with their abusers. Domestic violence hotlines prepared for an increase in demand for services as states enforced these mandates, but many organizations experienced the opposite. In some regions, the number of calls dropped by more than 50%. Experts in the field knew that rates of IPV had not decreased, but rather the victims were unable to safely connect with services.
I was tired of all his cat and mouse. I wanted him to clean while I sat on the couch. I wanted just one day without him drinking. I was finally finished. I was finally thinking I'm sinking into insanity, and my pain tolerance is high. So I showed him who's the fucking boss. I wore the pants this time. I don't expect you to understand. He was the slaughter and I was the lamb, and I never had this plan, but I didn't stand a chance. So I should have done it sooner. He wasn't my husband, just my abuser. I don't need to tell you why I did it. No offense, Your Honor, but I don't think you get it.
Domestic violence is, in many ways, a quiet epidemic. Though in plain sight, victims are often invisible, fearfully denying their situation and hiding behind the facade of a happy home. But the statistics reveal a shocking reality. Every 9 seconds, a woman in America is assaulted or beaten. According to the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, a mind-boggling 1 in 3 women has been a victim of physical brutality by an intimate partner. This makes intimate partner violence the single greatest cause of injury to women.
Whoa. For one, it didn't even feel like a 4-minute song. Like I was so like,
I know,
like it like just pulled in by what she was saying. And you know, a lot of people in this song really does, like a lot of women don't. You know, it doesn't even always have to be women. I mean, men are abused as well. But a lot of it goes unreported. You know, or women think that they deserve whatever happened to them, or he drank a little too much, and you know, he didn't mean it. You know, or whatever it is. There's always 100,000.
I will never understand the excuses. Like,
you know, and it's hard because sometimes,
dog, you hit me, you're catching these hands so fast. Like,
yeah, that's how, I mean, I would be the same way, but some women also too, like, there's so much abuse that goes on. Like sometimes these abusers, they don't start out physical, it starts out mental.
Yeah.
And so they break you down, just like kind of like Stockholm syndrome, right? Like, you know, they
gaslight you.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And so like she said, they make you feel crazy, like and portray you like you're the one that was crazy.
Right.
And then they drive you to that point. Yeah. You know, and I think that it was definitely a very powerful song, that's for sure. Yeah. I do believe that she, I don't know what kind, but I think she's suffered from some abuse. Yeah. So
I think she's kind of openly talked about her essay before. So
yeah. So you know, I think that's a very powerful song, and I think that many women maybe need to hear it. And if you are being abused, you should definitely reach out, and maybe we should look and link some hotlines. Yeah. And have that, and it, you know. Yeah. Because I don't know that there's much more else to say. The video, the song, everything like spoke for itself. So there's not a lot to really add other than if you are in an abusive relationship, seek help.
Yeah. And I mean, I agree with everything Carol said. Now, from a reactor standpoint who really loves hip hop and rap and stuff, I would have some criticisms kind of more about like, I've noticed from the handful of songs that I've listened to, she kind of sticks to the same flow and cadence. It's like, it's very similar every single time, which is not terrible because she's very talented. But at the same time, then I start feeling like I'm hearing the same song over again, even though it's a different topic. But I love the message behind the song because I don't think enough people actually speak out about this stuff. So it's not really that big of a deal, but, and I would say the rhyming could actually use a little bit of work. But overall, like, I mean, she's hella talented. She's got like, I mean, 6-figure subscribers. Like, I'm not, I mean, don't quote me, but I think it's like 300,000 something, right?
Good for her.
Yeah, no, she's killing the game out here for sure. But as someone who likes to see independent artists grow, that would be my only critique, would be to maybe like switch up the cadence and the flow a little bit. I really like it when she sings too. She's got a really pretty voice and she's got a great delivery. And then some of the rhyming is not terrible. I mean, it could be better. It could be it's very basic. But and sometimes I feel like the bar structure themselves, like, there could be a little more balance within the syllables and the bars. But that would be my only constructive criticism, right? Don't get it twisted. I love SkyDxddy. I think she's gorgeous. I love that she speaks up for people who have zero voice. And also, you know, for like, there's a lot of people who don't address these topics, and for me,
or scared to,
I would still listen to it anyway because I love messages in my music.
That she did have 100%.
Yeah, and she always comes with a deep message, and she touches on topics that other people are really scared to even touch, really. So kudos to her, shout out to her. I think she's hella talented. I hope she keeps growing and getting better and keeps putting out music because she's really good at it. So
she's really good at it. Now, and just to I guess cycle back a little bit. So I haven't heard enough from her to know, like, whether the flow is the same, or like I haven't heard enough. I've only probably heard 3 or 4 songs. Like I've never listened to too many. Like I said, there was something that just caught my eye. I had to watch it.
Well, it's an important message. I mean, that's it, and not a lot of people are willing to touch on topics like this, really. No. Not really. I mean, you see them, no one says it so directly. Well, and I love also the fact that, like, almost what she had been through, so much of it finally had her break and almost become the person that she hated.
That's exactly,
you know what I mean?
Yes,
and
that's
and that like they pushed her to become this other person that's not who she was. You know, and now
the monster
she said she would never go back. Like, she's not the same anymore. And yeah, exactly. You know, and I think that's also an important aspect of what kind of happens eventually. And so I hope she still or continues to like put out music like that, because I think it's really important for so many people. Yeah. Especially, like they said, it's the silent epidemic. You know?
Yeah, I didn't know the statistics were that crazy.
That's insane. The 9 seconds, every 9 seconds, crazy.
Yeah.
And I actually know somebody who was physically assaulted by her husband and literally came into the gym with like 2 black eyes. He had slammed her head into the concrete, like just covered in bruises and cuts, and like I've never, you hear about it, you see it in movies, but to physically see it standing in front of me was insane.
Yeah.
She went back to him.
Yeah, that's always sad.
After a while, I mean, I from what I understand, like, it hasn't happened again, but I mean, he did time for it though, for sure. But I couldn't ever go back after somebody did me like that.
No, not at all. Not at all. But, all right, guys. Well, I think that there's, like I said, not a lot to add, only because it was too intense to stop.
Yeah.
You know, and kind of, there's no, like, to break it down, there's really not a break. Like, it's pretty, you know, clear on exactly what she was talking about.
Right.
And she spoke really clear. You know, everything was very super clear. Like,
she's got a great delivery.
Yes, you didn't have to think twice about like what she just said to you. I mean, shock, yes, like the shock value of it was there, but like,
and she's so naturally pretty.
She's beautiful. But with that said, guys, if you have anything else from SkyDxddy, maybe a different flow, maybe something different in general, drop that down in the comments so we can check that out. And until then, guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Peace out.
We have to find out what the fuck around. I'ma stand on 10 up or down. Cause when shit start hitting, you gon' feel a little different. You gon' find out if you fuck around. Fucking shit ain't sweet. If you walk across the street, better make sure you look both ways. What you think it's gonna be, bringing hell on me, just know it's gonna go both ways.